This is my second video about GameStop in eToro. I know that I made a promise that I would not become one of these people making the same video about the same companies every day, but GameStop gained 44% in a single day and then dropped by 10% the next day. I don't think we can ignore that. We have to talk about it. Because first of all, now more than 15% of my portfolio is in GameStop. And then there are some interesting developments that are happening to this stock. In the recent video which I made, I talked about the possible scenarios of what may happen to GameStop. Now with this partnership that GameStop had with Microsoft, of course, there are new data that has come in and we will need to consider these also. Besides, there's a lot of misunderstanding, I believe, concerning this partnership between GameStop and Microsoft. I have seen some people saying that Microsoft is investing in GameStop, which is not true. Other people are saying that Bill Gates is buying GameStop, which is not true. Bill Gates actually doesn't have much to do with Microsoft anymore. He's one of the largest shareholders, but he has more exposure to Apple actually via Berkshire Hathaway than to Microsoft. Therefore, in this video, we are going to see what this partnership is about between GameStop and Microsoft. We are going to see how it is going to affect GameStop business and consequently how is this going to affect the stock price, how will this affect the short squeeze, because some people have been saying that maybe now the short squeeze has started. Did it stop? We are going to see that. And what should we do? Should we sell, take profit? Should we short GameStop? Should we buy more shares or even hold GameStop? We are going to answer all these questions. But first, please make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. If you are new to the channel, my name is Ishfaaq. I am a popular investor in eToro where I manage assets for 230 people. So please subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss the coming videos. The first important point about this partnership is about sales. Any company, you would want the sales to go up. There are exceptions, for example, McDonald's, but it has more to do with accounting. In most companies, you want the sales, the revenues to go up over the long term. But this is not what we have been seeing with GameStop. GameStop, we know, is a cyclical stock. So the sales usually go up whenever there are those new console cycle like this year. But even then, we can say that over the past years, the sales of GameStop have been considerably going down. And this is not good. In the last console cycle, the sales went up from 2012 to 2014 by 52% over this 2-year period. This time, we cannot expect the same thing to happen because we are not in the same situation now. Now people are shopping online more often than going to GameStop. The last console cycle was a good thing for GameStop, but this one may not be such a great thing. So to see the sales of GameStop go up by 50% in 2 years, that's being very bullish on the stock. With this partnership with Microsoft, it can actually now happen. Because through this partnership, Microsoft is allowing GameStop to sell their Xbox All Access package, which provides the Xbox console plus 24 months of all access to some games, to about 100 games with no cost upfront. So this is something good which is for both companies because here it shows the relevance of GameStop. Some people say it is the next blockbuster. But if it was the next blockbuster, I don't think that Microsoft would still partner with this company. But in some way, we can say that GameStop is the one gaining the most from this partnership, considering the size of the two companies. Even let's say, if we are looking at the monetary gains for both companies, it will be the same, but GameStop is much, much smaller. So this monetary gain will have a bigger effect on GameStop than on Microsoft. Or maybe this is just Microsoft spicing up a little the rivalry with Amazon. You look at the list of retailers who are allowed to sell the Xbox All Access package. Amazon is the only big one not on this list. We have GameStop, Target, Walmart, Best Buy. Amazon is the only big gaming retailer not on this list. I believe that this partnership will increase the revenues of GameStop. But what's more important are not the revenues, but the profits or even the free cash flow of the company. Because a company can have big revenues, but let's say they are losing money on the bottom line. So it's a useless investment. You need to look at free cash flow because when we are investing in a company, we see their ability to generate free cash flow because eventually that free cash flow is what is going to be used to either return money to shareholders or to grow the company. Over the past years, GameStop had a big problem considering profitability. GameStop, if you look at the profits, it's negative even though they have positive free cash flow. The main reason is because expenses have not been going down as fast as revenues. If revenues are going down, now expenses too are going down, maybe that they can remain profitable. But that's not what we are seeing. Revenues are going down, yes, but expenses are not going down that fast. And especially the selling, general, and administrative expenses. These are the ones which are not going down that fast. SG&A expenses over the past 10 years actually positive. It's slightly positive, while we can see that revenues and other expenses are down by more than 30%. Why are the SG&A expenses still so high? It's because GameStop has so many stores which are inefficient. They have over 5,000 stores. Even though they have been closing many stores, but it is still not enough. They have been lowering their number of employees, but still it is not enough. I know that some people will say that this is bad, why they should fire people, but if those people are working and they don't have a productive job, they don't have any meaning in that job, it's better they just leave it and go work somewhere else when they can find some fulfillment in their job. Why keep these workers if they are not doing anything? So GameStop, in order for them to survive, they have no choice. They have to cut their number of employees. They have to close more stores. And this is going to reduce the SG&A expenses. They have been doing exactly that, but not enough. You look, for example, at an article on Thinknum that for every GameStop store, within 5 miles, there are 2 more GameStop stores. So if people are not going to those stores, why are there so many stores? It's around the world like this. And the one in New York City, within 5 miles, there are 35 GameStop stores. People don't go to malls anymore. These stores are inefficient and they have to be closed down. GameStop is doing exactly that, but it is not enough. They still have to improve the efficiency of those stores which are now open. And now with this partnership with Microsoft, it is going to happen because Microsoft is providing cloud services and also Surface devices and other softwares to GameStop to help them improve their sales. I'm pretty sure this is going to lower the SG&A expenses of GameStop and consequently increase their profits and their free cash flow. So far as the business of GameStop is concerned, I will say that this partnership is something great. That's why the stock price went up by 44%. But it's more than just that. Maybe the stock price should have gone up by only 20%. There is a reason it's 44%. It's because of the short squeeze. Some people have said that this is the beginning of the short squeeze, and I will agree with these people to some extent. I won't say that we are entering the short squeeze at 100% now, that we are really in a short squeeze. It's not like this, because we know that there are still more shares of GameStop being shorted than shares that exist. We need to wait for the new numbers to come in, the new data, to know how many shares are now being shorted. But why do I say that this is maybe the beginning of the short squeeze? It's because trading of GameStop had to be halted on that day that this announcement was made. Usually GameStop stock starts trading a little later than other stocks. It's because of the low liquidity in the shares. But on that day that this announcement was made, last Thursday, trading had to be stopped several times because there was no liquidity in shares. I will actually tell you how I got this news. I got the news on Friday actually because I was still sleeping when the shares got up by 44%. So when I woke up, usually when I wake up, I don't check my phone. I wake up at 4:30 in the morning. I don't check my phone. I go for my morning walk. After 2 hours, I will come back. Only about 7:30 after breakfast and everything, then I will check my phone. So this is normally what I do. But on Fridays, it is different. On Fridays, I don't go for my morning walk on the beach because I have to go shopping. And I check my phone about 5 a.m. So after waking up, I will check my phone. Then I saw that my portfolio is up by more than 6%. I thought it was some kind of glitch. Something is happening. What's that? Then I was checking one by one the stocks and I saw GameStop up by 44%. Then I read the news, what's happening to GameStop. But what was more interesting is not that GameStop gained 44%, but rather that GameStop trading had to be halted several times. This shows that there is a short squeeze happening. Immediately after the traders got the news that GameStop is partnering with Microsoft, many of these traders started investing in GameStop. I'm not a trader, I sleep during market hours, so the other traders, they were buying shares of GameStop. Now their computer algorithm, they see Microsoft, GameStop, they see something, and the computer brains, they are going to buy more shares of GameStop. There is a big problem. If it was another company, it would have been okay. But here there is no stocks for these people to buy. So that's why the New York Stock Exchange had to halt trading on GameStop. And there are more people now, the short sellers, who wants to cover their shorts. In order for them to do that, they have to put more pressure into buying shares. That's why when trading was resumed, the stock price shoot by 44%. This is only for a single day. If we are going to have a short squeeze, there are going to be several days like this. Personally, I'm happy with this partnership. I did not invest in GameStop because of this partnership. I did not know that it would happen. Some people say that now is the time to invest in GameStop. Then I told them that no, the time to invest in GameStop was in April. Then those people answered that nobody knew about the partnership then. But that was not the reason why I invested in GameStop. This is just a bonus. Even the short squeeze, this is not the reason why I invested in GameStop. This is another bonus. The reason why I invested in GameStop was because of the fundamentals. GameStop was and still is a cigar butt stock. I don't know what will happen to the stock in the short term. Maybe it will go to $20 a share or even $2 a share. If it goes to $2 a share, I will buy more shares. But over the long term, I am very bullish on this stock. So let me know in the comments, what do you think about this partnership between Microsoft and GameStop? Thank you for watching this video. Please like, subscribe and share. Please watch these two videos if you missed them. Have a nice day and goodbye.